So if we're cantering, 1, 2, 3, if I go 1, 2, 3, and just start posting, I'm going to be on the right diagonal.
For the transition.
For the downward transition from canter to trot.
Because I'm just left diagonal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean now I can feel it. I used to look down, rise and fall with the outside wall.
Yeah.
But now I can feel it. Or when I'm doing my downwards and I just go 1, 2, 3 and post, I don't even have to check. I'm like, I'm such a good rider. I never say things like that.
That's the best way I've ever heard it explained.
Well,
to make sure you're on.
That's because that's the way they teach it at the Spanish riding school.
Okay.
That's why nobody does it that way. Just like we should be calculating how many strides our horse takes at every point in the sandbox.
I can't do that.
If we know we have 21 strides down the long side, every time you bring that horse out, it needs to be 21 strides. Or my horse is not moving to the fullest scope, So if you get to a show and your horse gets 24 strides on the long side, she's short striding. Or if you get to the show and you get 17 strides down the long side, your horse is like, Those are all things that we need to be mindful of so that you start learning her movement and you can influence her at it. Like I said, when you start knowing where that hind leg is and you can say, step over now. Okay, now do nothing. Step over now. Okay, now do nothing. That you are literally controlling every move she makes. And that's the coolest part about all this, And that little moment there where she gave her like a few steps of Uber striking. Uber striking is like a free stretch. I don't know how to say it. Just like loose rein, where you say that is self-carriage. It really is self-carriage.
So can you do that same thing to transition upward from the walk?
You wouldn't do it to transition upward from the walk. You would actually sit and step down into the inside stirrup. We can do that.
Do you mind humoring me?
No.
Let's go the other way. Let's canter on the other lead. So what we'll do is just pick up your rising trot, and then when you go sit right before you ask her for the canter, you're going to step into your right stirrup 2 times, and then just scoop your feet up. Sit, squeeze. Yep. And then you step down 3 times on the left, 1, 2, 3, and start posting. Good, half up, step down 3 times, and post. And you're on the correct diagonal without trying. And then do the same thing again. Sit 2 times, step down 2 times, and lift your seat. Yep. And now step down 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you start posting. 1, 2, 3, and you're on the diagonal, the correct diagonal. Every time. Now you know you're riding each leg, you're riding the horse's body. You see how it works? It's cool when you get it on camera.
Yeah.
That was really pretty.
Things that they don't teach us at our local barns down the road,
Nope.
Definitely not here. So when you say
Look at
step
that.
Whoa.
Look at that. And the throat latch just comes open. This is exactly what we want. Yes. That she opens here.
She is so finding it.
She is finding it. I love it. This gives me the warm fuzzies.
Yeah.
This is why I do this. Look at that. And she's looking for the contact. And if you just show her where to go and then close your leg on her, she'll go even more. See? Look. See it? Spectacular. Show her where to go.
Happiness factor is
Close your leg on her. And see?
Ooh.
Look at that. That is self-carriage, folks. And it sucks that we don't have some big 150 people crowd to see this. Because people are riding around doing not this, let me tell you.
not that.
They make it too difficult. It's really easy.
Yeah, it should. Look at that. Holy moly. Look at that.
Look at her eye.
And she's blinking slowly. Her lips are just chewing.
She's happy.
She's happy. Her tail's swinging. And who says Arabs can't swing through the back? Tell me so I can smack them.
They can't if they're down in.
Look at that trot. Look at that trot.
But you know what everyone wants to do is they want to crank that head down.
Well, that's not the answer. The head is a result of what we asked them to do behind.
Yep.
Look at that.
She's still
She is loving this. Chrissy, I'm going to say let her have this little stretch, and then let's call it for today.
Sounds good.
Look at that.
I've got this on video for you to see. My gosh.
Good. So let's get your position back because she's good. Belly button up through the hands, chest high and wide,
Oh, yeah.
keeping the elbow bent. Yeah. Keeping the tray high. Yes. Yes. Stand on the heel more. Good. Keep your tray up. That's it. Good. A little half halt. Good. Then we'll go eyes up, nose up, chin up, chest up, belly button up, belt buckle up, toes up. Good. There. Good. Good. And a little half halt. Just let her kind of melt into the walk. But don't let her fall apart. Keep your leg on so that she marches into the walk. Yeah. Forward, 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 forward. Keep letting her stretch. Show her this is where you belong. Keep stretching that longissimus muscle. Stretch everything. Stretch everything. That's it. Good. And then you can throw her away and pet her and throw a party and tell her how wonderful she is.
She did not know she could do that at a walk.
She didn't know she could do that.
He prefers to stretch.
Really?
Loves it.
I love how open she became in the throat latches. Oh, it does my heart so good whenever I see them correct.
Do you have any questions about that?
Yes, I have one. You've seen Arabian sport horses, right?
I have.
Have you seen the difference between hunter and dressage?
I have.
Which one does she follow, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I would probably show her in the dressage type,
Oh, okay.
honestly, because she's a pretty flashy mover. Most of the hunters have pads on to make them flicky.
It's not in the sport horse. They don't have pads.
Right. Well, a lot of them do. You just don't see it.
I've seen that before, though. I know what you're talking about.
Because they want such a big rolly action, but this mare is naturally talented. Personally, I would show her in the dressage type.
Hey, we can work on that.
However, you know, if you're going to the show, I put her in every class. And you might get a reserve champion here, you might get a top 6 here or top 10 there. Who cares? You just want to place and get her some more points so she gets her stars and pluses and slashes.
We're not enrolled in that program. We're just
Oh, really?
out to have fun, and
Oh, good.
she's not going anywhere. So we'll just know how she does by my work, and I'm gonna work my butt off this year, and
Well, you have been working your butt off. It's apparent.
I'm going to Sporthorse Nationals next year. They're in Ohio.
Oh, that's one of my favorite shows.
They're
Like
in
that's
Ohio this year for the next 3 years.
how cool.
Yeah.